kilometers shorter than the paved road. And they said that it was only going to take 5 minutes shorter, but already it's telling me I've carved off half an hour and I've only done 100 kilometers on this road. So this road's supposed to be 260 kilometers long dirt, and then it turns into pavement again. It was pretty smooth, but now it's getting a bit corrugated. But if you ask my family, it was rough from the very beginning.
Yeah. They recommend that don't come in the night.
I wouldn't come in the night. It's got no services whatsoever, no phone, no internet, no rest areas, no pullouts. If you pull out to the side of the road, it's really soft. You can get stuck if you're in a two-wheel drive vehicle. I've seen only, in 120 kilometers, I've only seen 4 cars coming the other direction. It's extremely dusty in the summer. In the winter, with all this rain we've been having, it's not too bad right now. There's still a lot of dust behind us, but not much dust hanging in the air, as you can see. The windscreen's still pretty clean. We've gone past a couple of dry lake beds, but for the most part, it's just been this scenery like this, the trees on either side, and you pretty much drive. You're supposed to be driving to the left in Australia, but when you're on a dirt road like this and you can see miles in front of you, try and pick your line that's the smoothest. So maybe your line that might be the smoothest on the right side of the road, maybe it might be smoothest in the very middle of the road. But just try and pick your smooth lines. It's a long 260 kilometers when it's shaking you a lot. So try and find the smoothest ground on the road. I'd really recommend, if you're in a four-wheel drive, to take this instead of the pavement. If you're wary of driving on the dirt, then stick to the pavement. It's a lot easier, but you can see the miles and miles of dirt road ahead of us. It's going just over the mountain ranges here. It's not as long as the 90 mile straight, but there is a long straights here, probably 30 kilometers, 40 kilometers of straights before it'll go into turns. A lot of the turns that we've been through so far have been paved. So you'll be like dirt road, dirt road, dirt road, and then all of a sudden you'll come to where there's a couple of turns, and they've paved the road for the turns, and then gone straight back into the dirt when you go straight. This is probably the smoothest it's been in about 40 kilometers. But I expect it to be rutted up some more. Again, we just haven't seen very many cars on this road. I haven't seen any kangaroos or wildlife jump out in front of me either, so it's pretty desolate as far as that goes. But they did show at the beginning of this road that there was kangaroos and emus in this area. How long it will be to get to Perth, at least get to where the paved roads are, and then we'll start seeing the signs, because there's no signage out here at all anymore either until you get to Hyden, I think is the name of the next town. We are able to go freeway speed, so like the speed limit on that other road's 110, and we're doing 110 on this road, no problem at all. Yeah, you really have to slow down if there is turns, because you can feel the rear end slide out. It's really slippery gravel, so if you got four-wheel drive tires, no problem, but with just street tires like we have on the Tarago, you can feel the rear end like slide, and the whole car kind of wallow as it goes. So far it's been good. So far it's been a good shortcut. Time will tell. I'll pick up the video when we get back to Tar, and I'll let you know how much time we cut off the trip just in this little section of 200 and, or I'll call it little section when you're doing thousands of kilometers, but 257 kilometers I believe